Hi everyone, welcome to Free with My Dance Solutions, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to troubleshoot and connect to our speakers in both Studio Copeland as well as Studio 4C because they are the same Harman Kardon quality speakers. Alright, I'm going to show you both options for Android as well as iPhone, and you're going to be able to see how to connect to them, and if you have any questions, you can still reach out to us. Alright, let's go. So coming over here to the speakers, to the Harman Kardon speakers, the first thing that I want you to try and make sure to do is that the main switch is turned on. All right, if you can see the main switch over here is turned on right now. Okay, so just go ahead to make sure that it's turned on. Now, the next thing that we're going to look at, all right, that I want you to do is to come over here to look at the different icons that we have on the speakers. We've got the power on and off. We've got the volume up, volume down, the phone call button, which you don't use, as well as the iconic Bluetooth icon. Now, the two main ones that you're going to use are the power icon as well as the Bluetooth icon, all right? So once you've made sure that the main switch is turned on, go ahead to turn on the power icon over here. All right, you can see that it's lighted up. The next thing that you want to do is you go ahead to press the Bluetooth icon just once. You can hear that the sound is going on. Now let's start with the Android. So go ahead to open your Bluetooth. All right, make sure to turn off your Bluetooth and then turn it back on. Now what you want to look for is HK Onyx Studio 3, available device. Go ahead to click on it. It will say that it's pairing. All right, wait for it to pair. And once it pairs, you'll hear a sound. All right, go ahead to allow to pair. And you'll hear from the Onyx Studio 3, and that means that your Android is now connected. Okay, now let's go ahead to show you how to use it for your iPhone as well. All right, so same thing on your iPhone. Go ahead to turn on your Bluetooth, all right, and look for HK Onyx Studio 3, which is this one over here. Click on it and wait for it to connect. All right, and once you're done connecting, go ahead to try and play some music. Beautiful music, beautiful sound and bass from the Harman Kardon. Amazing. Okay, now, sometimes after these steps, you realize that you still cannot connect to the speakers. All right, so I'm going to show you how to troubleshoot that even further. So let's go ahead to go again to the settings of our speakers. First thing you're going to do is you want to turn off your Bluetooth. Okay, it's going to be the same for both Android and iPhone. Go ahead to turn off from the power icon of this Harman Kardon speakers. Okay, if you hear the dun dun dun, it means it's turned off. Now, next thing you want to do, okay, is you want to make sure to turn it back on. All right. Go ahead to press the Bluetooth icon once. Turn on your Bluetooth. I want you to make sure to go ahead to HK Onyx Studio 3. Forget this device. All right. And look, repair it again when it's searching for the new device. Make sure it's HK Onyx Studio 3. Okay, if it's not loading like that, go ahead to turn off your Bluetooth, turn it back on. This is a very real life example, all right? So you can see how to actually troubleshoot it yourself. You will see that it will now pop up. Go ahead to connect to it. You hear that sound? Play your music. And you're all good to go. All right, there are just a couple of things that I want to tell you. First things first, which is when you finish your studio use, all right, don't forget to turn off your Bluetooth and forget the connection of the speakers. The reason why I say this is because we have 3 different dance studios here. Studio Copeland, Studio 4C, and Studio Graham. If you don't forget the connection to one speaker and you go ahead to book our next studio the next time, there is a possibility that you won't be able to connect to the right speakers, or if you try and play music, you'll play in the other studio instead. So try and make sure to forget the connection after that, all right? The other thing is, if you realize we do have a food center right here, and if you don't forget the connection, if you're eating food downstairs, the next person using the studio might be hearing your music as well. So just make sure to turn off the Bluetooth, turn off your connection, forget the device, so that the next time you come in, your connection is going to be as good as new. So you can follow our initial steps. All right. Once again, if you have any questions, you can contact us anytime. But if not, enjoy our studio, and we're here to welcome you every time to our 24/7 self-service community dance studio at Free Movement. See you next time. Bye.